Hey y'all, hey. Thank you for joining me live. I'm going to be really quick today. So thank you so much for joining me on today. And today's topic, we are going to be talking about 3 benefits of laser therapy. Now, I know there's a lot of talk and there's a lot of different options that you can go when you're restoring your hair, especially when you have experienced hair loss and hair thinning, and it's very traumatizing. And so one of the non-invasive therapies that you can use is a low light laser therapy for your scalp. Now, with the low light laser therapies, you have to be consistent with it, of course, just like with any hair regimen. But think of the laser therapy for your hair similar to like when you're watering plants. So you, just like when you water it, you're giving the plants the water and the nutrients that it needs, and it's going to thrive off the light, and in turn the light is being absorbed into the plant so it can help it grow. So that's the same as what it is with your hair follicles. So as you're doing what you need to do to restore your body, when you go to put the laser onto your scalp, what it's doing is stimulating the hair follicles, and in turn that light is being absorbed onto your scalp. Is causing microcirculation, if that's a term, and it's distributing throughout your whole entire scalp, and it's helping the blood supply and the nutrients to flow throughout the hair follicles, which in turn will help to strengthen the hair follicle. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Okay, now, as the low light laser therapy, as I mentioned, is going to help to re-strengthen your hair. So that's going to be number one of the benefits for using laser light therapy, is going to re-strengthen your hair growth. As you hear me talk all the time, I always mention that our hair is constantly in the anagen phase, which is known as the growth phase. And if you would like to keep your hair in that stage and prolong it, then the laser light therapy will definitely be a benefit to you, because it would help to, again, stimulate that hair growth and stimulate the follicle and help it to push through the hair bulb and push straight out your scalp. Now, number 2, another benefit that I've heard clients using the laser light therapy is because it's painless. So if you compare that to some of the other hair therapies that are out here, compared to the scalp injections, compared to the surgical transplants, the laser light therapy, there's none of that involved. It's non-surgical, and from what I've heard, it does not cause any pain. Like, again, you just use it consistently, of course, in moderation. You wouldn't use it on a continual basis. You definitely would, set a time limit per scalp treatment that you do, but it's very safe and it's non-invasive. And when you couple it with your hair regimen and your other products and treatments that you're using provided by your trichologist, your hair scalp specialist, you'll definitely should start seeing results if you do follow your treatment plan provided by your professionals. And the third benefit of laser light therapy is that it's definitely going to increase your hair strength and density. That's one of the things that I hear a lot of clients complain about, is that, their hair is thinning and they're used to having thick, full, luscious hair. And so they would love to get back to that space. And while it's nice to get back to that space, sometimes that may not be an option. However, when you're using being consistent and using your laser therapy, you're following your treatment plan, you do increase the chances of your hair strengthening back up, and you can have a possibility of increasing the fullness of your hair. Now, there are several options out there for you to choose from as far as with the lasers. I have not used them personally, but I have had clients that have used them. I know a couple of the most common lasers being used right now is the laser comb and the laser helmet. Now, I'm sure there's plenty other ones to use, but just speaking from a standpoint for what you can use at home, those are the most common ones that I know that you can have at your, including your hair regimen to use at home. Now, if you go to a professional hair salon or a hair clinic, they of course will have the higher medical grade, higher level equipment to where you can have stronger lasers to help with your scalp. So there you have it. Those are 3 benefits to using your laser light therapy. Again, it's going to help to stimulate your hair regrowth. It's painless, and it will definitely increase the strength and density and fullness of your hair. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If this was your first time joining me, my name is Precious Rutland. I'm a trichologist, also known as a hair and scalp specialist.